Hey, wonderful people, good morning. Today we will be sharing on whether it's necessary for us to keep blaming our parents or who we turned out to be. Is it necessary for you to keep blaming your parents for the things that they could not do for you? Is it necessary? That is a question we are going to be asking ourselves, and that's going to be the topic of our sharing for today. Please feel free to comment, let us know your opinion, okay? Comment, let us know your opinion. Share my videos. Follow me on Facebook, on TikTok. Subscribe to my YouTube page. I'm equally on Instagram. Yes, is it necessary for you to blame your parents for the things they could not do for you? I would want us to understand that as grown-ups, you have already grown. Stop blaming your parents for how you turned out to be. You are grown. Your mistakes are now your own. You have to work on yourself. You can't spend a life of, keep living in the past. My parents did not do this. My parents did not. My parents did not. My parents did not. Now that you have grown, or now that you have grown to this level, that you have understood that you could not achieve what you wanted to achieve because your parents could not, or your parents did not. What are you doing as a grown-up to be able to change the narrative for yourself so that your children will not live that same life of complaints and blame? Your children will not live the life of playing the blame game. If your parents did not do what they would have done, or couldn't do what they would have done, it's because they did not have the opportunity, or maybe they did not have the means, or maybe they did not have the understanding of doing what you expected them to have done for you. Now that you know, now that you are grown and you have understood all this, start changing the narrative. Stop living in rhetoric. Stop living in the past. Stop living in throwing pity party, reminding everyone of what your parents did not do. Now that you have grown, what are you doing? What have you changed? What are you ready to change? If you don't change anything, it means you want to pass on the same narrative to your children. It means you want to pass on the same narrative to your children. You are a grown person now. Grow up by changing the narrative, by taking action to change your life. By taking action to do the things that you wanted your parents to do for you when you were a child. Start doing those things to your own children so that your children will not grow up transferring the same or transmitting the same narrative that you are narrating concerning your parents. We should stop playing the blame game. Stop living a life of complaints. Let the change start from you and with you, so that the narrative will equally change. Change the story of your family. If it could not start through your parents, let it start through you. I hope I made some sense. Good morning.